In the blazing heart of the Giza Plateau, under the relentless Egyptian sun, stands one of humanity's most enduring enigmas, the Great Sphinx of Giza. With the body of a lion and the face of a man, it has silently watched over the pyramids for thousands of years, its timeless gaze fixed toward the rising sun. For millennia, this colossal monument has inspired awe, wonder, and endless debate. According to mainstream Egyptology, the Sphinx was carved around 2500 BC, during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre of the 4th dynasty, serving as a symbol of royal authority guarding his pyramid complex. But not everyone agrees with this version of history. Independent researchers, geologists, and alternative historians suggest that the Sphinx could be far older, carved thousands of years before the age of the pharaohs. Some even believe that when Khafre's builders arrived, they found the Sphinx already standing, eroded, buried in sand, and perhaps bearing the head of a lion before being recarved into a human likeness. This could explain the curious disproportion between its massive body and smaller head. Yet, its age is only one part of the mystery. Ancient legends speak of hidden chambers and secret tunnels beneath the Sphinx, pathways leading to vast underground halls, even libraries of lost knowledge. Could there be truth in these tales? In the late 20th century, ground-penetrating radar revealed possible cavities beneath the monument, reigniting speculation that hidden secrets might still lie below. Archaeologist Zahi Hawass and Egyptologist Mark Lehner once investigated a tunnel behind the Sphinx's tail after hearing accounts from a local worker. They removed a stone, uncovering a descending shaft cut into the bedrock. For weeks they explored it in near total darkness. But instead of treasures or inscriptions, they found only an empty tunnel leading nowhere. Their official report was uneventful, but whispers persisted. Some daring explorers who managed to sneak close to the monument claimed to have captured photos of another sealed passage, one that might lead upward into the body of the Sphinx itself. If true, it would directly contradict the official stance that nothing exists beneath. Just nearby lies another subterranean mystery, the Osiris shaft, hidden beneath the causeway linking the Sphinx to Khafre's pyramid. This astonishing structure descends deep into the limestone bedrock, level by level. The first entrance opens 10 meters below the surface, followed by another shaft dropping an additional 20 meters and then a final descent nearly 30 meters underground. At its deepest level lies a chamber partly submerged in groundwater, containing a massive stone sarcophagus. The eerie stillness of this chamber evokes the Egyptian underworld, a symbolic gateway to death and rebirth. Some believe this was meant to represent the tomb of Osiris, the god of resurrection. Surrounding it are 6 smaller shafts, all empty. Were they robbed long ago, or were they never meant for human burials? Even more intriguing is the material used, diorite, a stone harder than granite and not native to Egypt, weighing over 40 tons. Why would ancient builders go to such extremes when softer local stone was available? Some believe this hints at a forgotten technology, or even a civilization that predates dynastic Egypt entirely. Recent optical thermoluminescence tests suggest that one of the sarcophagi could date to around 3350 BC, centuries before Egypt's Old Kingdom. If true, this means the Osiris shaft predates even the Great Pyramid itself. Then came the revolutionary findings of geologist Robert Schoch in the early 1990s. He studied the Sphinx's erosion patterns and noticed they weren't formed by desert winds, but by heavy rainfall, a kind of weathering unseen in Egypt for thousands of years. If correct, this would date the Sphinx to between 7,000 and 12,000 years ago, long before the rise of known civilization, during a time when the Giza Plateau was lush and green. Writers like Graham Hancock took this theory further, suggesting that the Sphinx and Osiris shaft are remnants of a forgotten advanced civilization that existed before the last ice age, destroyed by cataclysmic floods around 12,800 years ago. Survivors of that catastrophe, he proposes, may have carried fragments of their knowledge to Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Americas, giving birth to later civilizations. Intriguingly, the alignments of Egypt's monuments seem to support these ideas. The 3 pyramids of Giza align perfectly with Orion's belt, while the Sphinx faces due east, aligned with the rising sun and the constellation Leo around 10,000 BC. Were these cosmic connections deliberate, a celestial code left behind to mark cycles of time? Inside the Osiris shaft, echoes of Egypt's sacred texts come to life. The pyramid texts and the Book of the Dead speak of watery passages and the soul's journey through the underworld to be reborn beside Osiris. The flooded chamber below Giza could very well be a physical recreation of that myth, carved in stone. Even deeper beneath the third level of the Osiris shaft lies a partially explored tunnel stretching into darkness. Could it connect to the rumored labyrinth of passages said to extend beneath the Giza plateau? Some believe these tunnels link the Sphinx, the pyramids, and even extend as far as Saqqara. Egypt's other underground systems, like the 3-kilometer catacombs of Tuna el-Gebel and the 5-kilometer tunnels beneath the step pyramid of Djoser, show such vast networks were indeed possible. Adding to the puzzle are strange findings inside the sarcophagi, traces of metals like lead, zinc, and titanium beneath thin coatings of bitumen, suggesting unknown ancient treatments or technologies. One sarcophagus was even made of a stone type not found anywhere in Africa, implying it was imported from thousands of miles away, possibly by sea. How could people of that era have achieved such a feat without ships, cranes, or iron tools? Each discovery only deepens the mystery. Are the Sphinx and the Osiris shaft purely Egyptian creations, or echoes of a lost civilization buried beneath the sands of time? For mainstream scholars, the Sphinx remains a 4,500-year-old monument of royal pride. For alternative thinkers, it is a relic from humanity's forgotten dawn, evidence that our story may stretch far deeper into the past than history books admit. One thing, however, is undeniable. The search for the truth about the Sphinx has only just begun, and beneath its weathered gaze may still lie the secrets capable of rewriting the history of civilization itself. The search for the truth about the Sphinx has only just begun.